It's the Joel Shit Show featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. So yesterday, I went back to work for the first time since Thursday and walked into my office and I said, you know what? It wasn't my office that made me throw up because I feel fine now. And so then I did work. And then my girlfriend wanted me to call her. So I called her. Turns out she has pneumonia. Well, that makes sense. So she went to the doctor, and really she needs her own shit show to talk about her day yesterday, because it was quite entertaining. Not so much if you were her, though. But I'll let her tell you about that, although I'm not sure how she would. So then there's a knock at my door while I'm on the phone with her. So after, it was one of the doctors, and so after I get off the phone with her, I go and visit one of the doctors here, and he had all these website questions, and so I talked to him about all these website things, and that was a great conversation. And then just as we're about to finish up, the phone rings. So he leaves, and I answer my phone, and it's the people in the IT department. They want to try to fix my computer because I cannot edit one of the sites because I can't make some connection or something with my computer. And so we tried some different things, and we couldn't figure it out, and so he's going to go back to the drawing board, and at least I can do some of my job, but I still can't do all of my job. But, you know, it's not like it's my fault, and all I can do is be there. So we'll see how things go with that. Went to the Caltrain, got on a Caltrain. Apparently on Friday, I might have said this in yesterday's episode, I don't remember. Apparently Friday there was a 3-hour delay getting home, so if I had actually gone to work, well, good thing I didn't. I probably did talk about that yesterday. I don't know. It's hard enough for me to even record these things. And you want me to watch them too? I already have to hear myself as it is. I can hear myself again, and hear myself again. So I got home, and Monday Night Football. Well, Denver Broncos, Pittsburgh Steelers. And people are so shocked that one, Kyle Orton's not very good, and two, the Denver Broncos don't score a lot of points. I can't believe it. Who knew? And as the Broncos stumble to a 9-7 finish, 9-7 record this season, you know, this happens every year. There are two teams that you can count on every year to do the same thing. The Indianapolis Colts will start the season undefeated for like 3 months, and then back their way into the playoffs and get bumped in the first round. And then you'll see the Denver Broncos get off to a good start and then miss the playoffs because they're never that good. Yeah, Josh McDaniels, is that what his name is, the new coach, you know, he's like the heir apparent, he's the new John Gruden, you know, he kind of looks like John Gruden in a way, just, you know, more modern, you know, Generation Y versus Generation X and all that shit. Actually, he's probably still Generation X, he's not that young, but, you know, that's about as good as the Broncos are. They don't run the ball very well. They don't pass the ball very well. Orton needs a lot of time, and those late 90s offensive lines of the Denver Broncos are no longer there, and that's what Kyle Orton needs to be successful. He's kind of like a Sean Hill. He's not going to make mistakes, but if he's just a little bit off, you can't do a damn thing. And that's what happened yesterday in the third quarter, second half of the game, really. Kyle Orton just suddenly could not throw accurately. And that means every time he went to throw, you knew it was either going to be incomplete or an interception. You know, we all have days like that. He just decided to do it in the middle of a nationally televised game against one of the best teams in the AFC. Oops. So the thing is, they're still in a shitty division. I mean, San Diego's the only team that can really give them a shot. And they're, what, 5-3 right now? So Denver could still win that division because, I mean, San Diego's got to win a lot of games that, you know, they're an underachieving team. Denver's been an overachieving team. At the end of the season, they should have about the same record, but, you know, we'll see how things play out, because you never know. Denver does get to play in the snow sometimes. So then, let's see, watch that. Had the Golden State Warriors and the Minnesota Timberwolves on for a while. See, this is what the people like about the Warriors. And my God, 77 points at halftime, was it? They're a fun team to watch when they feel like playing. If you looked at them against the Clippers, they obviously did not come in to play that game. They had, what was like a 3-on-2 or 3-on-1. First guy dishes it off to the second guy. Second guy kind of sizes up a shot and goes, I don't really want to do that. Dishes it off to the third guy who kind of does a head fake and starts to drive and then stops and goes to shoot and says, I don't really want to shoot. Then he looks around and then I think he turns the ball over or something. I don't remember what happened, but they didn't get a basket on the possession. despite having a fast break. And it's because no one wanted to shoot, because they were all shooting horribly. Yesterday, they shot a lot better. Now, I didn't watch the second half of the game, so maybe they blew it and they lost. I haven't even checked yet, because I had to go to bed, you know. I have a job now, 2 jobs, 5 jobs. But, you know, the beginning of the Warrior-Timberwolves game, you know, that's the kind of shit people want to see, and it's a shame that we're on the West Coast, because nobody ever sees the West Coast games, because everybody's in bed back east, so. But, you know, go get NBA TV or whatever, and or League Pass, is that what they call the one for basketball? And put all the Warrior games on your DVR, and then the next day look at the box score, and if 120 points are scored, watch the game. If not, tape over it. It's that simple. Because when they're bad, they are very hard to watch. That Clipper game, because the Clippers weren't playing that well either, they just sucked less than the Warriors. But that Clipper-Warrior game was a hard game to watch. It was like watching a Division II basketball game in college, right? But like last night, you know, the Timberwolves and the Warriors, that looked like a fun 1970s, 1980s NBA game. You know, the only thing missing were the short pants. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel at joelshitshow.com.